Everyone. All right, so I have one more update that I haven't included in this implementing RAG series, and I'm going to make sure I get that in um, shortly after this stream ends. But for now, what I wanted to show you is, so we got a basic version of RAG going, and instead of starting from scratch, I ended up using a template that I had come across. My colleague Omar came across this template, and which combines Pinecone with Next.js as well as LangChain. So that combination, uh, and just makes it a lot easier than trying to build everything from scratch. So it's a much better starting point. We modified it a little bit so that we could use the LaTeX splitter from last time, and yeah, it seems to be doing a pretty good job of that. And now essentially we've done the setup piece, which is taking all of the documents, the three documents here in Arabic, uh, and uh, doing the uh, doing the vectorization and adding it to Pinecone, to the Pinecone index. And right now I'm just going to be testing it out. So we'll test it out, see if it works well, and then we'll try other strategies if we find that it's insufficient. Um, So for now, what I want to do is I want to ask it to generate a contract, and I'm going to pass it in the Saudi corporate law as a text file here. Corporate law. Okay. And all I'm asking it here is, give me some sample contracts, titles of sample contracts that I can ask it to generate, just to see if it's got a good understanding of Saudi corporate law. Should be pretty straightforward. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what a good sample of this might look like, but what I'll do is we'll run this up. Where are we looking? So let's have localhost. Should be able to chat with the model now. We do have the read route sorted. Come on. Okay. Draft a merger and acquisition contract under Saudi corporate law that between A between Apple Inc. and Saudi Aramco. Seems unlikely, but you never know. Um, the okay, I mean, I'm just gonna give it that. Let's see what it comes up with. Man, let's see. Do we get any errors? No, it's still loading. All right, so we're getting a response. Uh, what happened? Read failed. You got a 500 error. Validation errors. Argument must not have additional properties. Okay. All right. So it's kind of messing up the query. Okay. Where is query? Query. There we are. Yeah. I mean, for context, like we actually end up changing the Pinecone library version from the template version, which is super old. And that's why I need to kind of manually fix this crap. So the old version didn't have this. Oops. What other fields do we have? Include values and include metadata. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't think it matters. Is there anything else? I think that's it. Update Pinecone. Okay. All right, cool. Try it again. Just hit that. Okay. Debugger. Why is it stuck in the debugger? Huh. Okay, that's odd. I guess we don't need that piece. How do you proceed? Just hit that. Okay, cool. All right, so it generated something. I'm not sure what that is. Let's take a look. Okay. Huh. Well, it's basically saying it's mixing it. Like it's just returning the it's just returning the references that it found, which is not very useful. And I think the top case, so you've got top case set to 10, which, I'm not really sure if that's going to be a good one. But um, in fact, I don't even know if it's very effective doing a query based on, I mean, the contents of the document are all in Arabic, and you're making a query in English. And so I'm curious if this would return anything meaningful at all. Maybe it won't. Asking question, and just pass it in. Um, hmm. Is this actually good? So query Pinecone, where is that getting called? Um, Await query Pinecone? Wait, why is this commented out? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You have to return the actual page contents. Doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, cool. So we could clear this and open it again. That wasn't actually called with page content, which, that's exactly why you got the concatenated text back instead of the actual response. So now we're going to do the real test. Let's see. Okay, so you got the query response, which returned three matches. This is the content of those matches. Okay. I mean, I don't actually know if that's really relevant. Okay, this is super relevant. So it talks about the merge of companies. Nice, definitely relevant. And then the next one, this talks about listing during formation. Well, I mean listing like on the public markets during formation. Oh, interesting. I don't know why I would think that's relevant, but okay, cool. And then so that failed. Why? Whoops. Here we go again. I think I just leaked my OpenAI key again. Fantastic. Now I gotta go clear the OpenAI key before somebody does something naughty. Oh man. Okay, that's cleared. You're welcome to give this a shot, but chances are it's not gonna work. Anyway, I'm gonna have to create a new one, and I hope we don't leak it again. All right, all right. What are we doing here? Yeah, so the OpenAI request failed. Trying to figure out why. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if you could actually read their object and it could tell you. Um, max tokens 256. Okay. Use the following piece of content to answer the question. Okay. I mean, it looks like the request seems fine. Oh, the model. Wait a sec. The model, guys. The model. Da Vinci 003? That's a dead model, yo. You referencing that anywhere? No. You need to specify the model. Oh god, it must be old. Super old. Not OpenAI? Where is OpenAI? Oh. I mean, I would have expected it to have updated the reference, but I don't know. You're calling new OpenAI. I assume you would need to LLM equals new OpenAI. Okay. Where do I specify any parameters can be passed through model keyword arguments, even if not explicitly available on this class? So model then, right? Okay, so that's going to be GPT 3.5 Turbo. Okay, cool. Let's just run it again. All right, I feel like we're close, ladies and gents. I feel like we're very close. We're getting there. We're getting there. Have patience. Refresh the page. 281. All right, let's ask the AI. I'm not sure if it's streaming the response or if it's just going to be returning the text. Oh, I assume it's not. It's not going to be streaming anything. It's just going to return the final text. So we may be in for a bit of a wait. Oh, we have a breakpoint on asking question, so it hasn't even asked the question yet. Waiting for debugger to disconnect. What's going on? Why is it not doing anything? Weird. Okay, try it one more time. All right, there we go. There's something wrong with. There's something wrong with the first time. I don't know why it didn't. It didn't work. Okay, asking question. All right. Query response. Let's take a quick look at these. Okay, that's fine. Let's play. Sorry, but I can't help with that request. Hmm, really? Why the hell not? Can't help with that request. Uh, kind of weird. Kind of weird. Hmm. Maybe if you do it through the playground. Hmm. Okay. I don't remember exactly what the question ended up being, but um, possibly relevant reference. Okay. Cool. So I think all we would need is the responses just so that we can include them in this request here. And we'll amp up the maximum length, or maybe just drop it to 2000. and run it again. Let's go. So query response, you have matches, metadata.page content. Okay. All right. There you go. Well, it worked just fine here. Huh. Maybe you need to provide the system message as well. Okay. Uh, all right. So you need to provide the system message as well. Chain.call. Doesn't look like it referenced anything. Hmm. I mean, it did give you an output. I don't know that it's any less relevant than giving it no context. So if I were to ask it to do the same thing, but without any context, see what the response would be like. Looks similar. Hmm. Interesting. I mean, it doesn't look any different, like substantially different. Doesn't make any reference to the law. Law, Saudi corporate law, Saudi court laws of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And it does the same thing here. Like, you'll see references to Kingdom of Saudi Arabia law. Yeah. Huh. Okay. So, I mean, it's not a very compelling example. It seems like the quality of the outputs. So, first off, like the quality of the matching is rubbish. The documents that you were fed, I mean, they're not really relevant to this particular request. Maybe you should consider a different request. Maybe. Saudi corporate shareholder agreement for limited liability companies. Okay. Signing off on the increase of capital at the firm. Whatever. I don't even know what that. Okay, so this is with zero reference to Saudi law. Okay. And now what we'd like to do is take that same request, feed it through here, and then see if we get um, see if we get a similar, like, we're interested in seeing what references we get back. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's feed it in. Okay. I mean, just taking a quick look to kind of see if any of this would be relevant. It seems like I can't generate that response for you. I think it's because you don't include the system message, so I need to figure out like how we can get the system message to show up. But beyond that, like I'm curious if any of this has anything to do with the response. So, mm, okay, let's see if this is any better than the original one. So again, we'll just paste the original one here, remove it, and then ask it to generate it again. All right, so now we show this and sort of do a quick side-by-side comparison here. The shareholders are lawful owners of the shares. The shareholders desire to increase the capital. That's the background. Okay, majority percentage of capital. Okay, I mean, again, like I'm not seeing any direct references to the laws that might suggest that this is improving the output of the contract. It seems to me like it's like I don't see any difference. I mean, are there references in the law to capital increases? Okay, so here it talks about firing the manager. So what I'm interested in here is to see first off if it gets returned in a response to a question um, asking specifically about firing the manager. So um, signing off on termination of the company uh, manager. Okay, so I want to know if this is going to get returned, this specific article, which is step one. This kind of tells you whether your your retrieval process is any good, and then number two, whether that gets incorporated somehow into the generated contract. So we'll see if that happens here. This is 42. All right, is it here? I'm not seeing it. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem right there. So we're seeing طريقة إدارة الشركة. Okay. تمثيل الشركة والاتزان العبارة مع المدير. Okay. And what is the third one? علو منصب المدير. I mean, it's kind of relevant, but that would have been like the most obvious one. Hmm. Yeah, maybe the search in the wrong language might be causing an issue here. What if what if we change the question? So the maybe let's write down our findings here, just so we have something to reflect on. So trials, simple RAG using simple RAG question in English, material laws in Arabic. The responses: vector queries, return, bad responses, poor responses. That's the biggest problem by the looks of it. What I want to try next is simple RAG with question in Arabic and then laws in Arabic, just to see if that improves our results. So that's what I'm going to try next. So basically, all I'm going to do is translate this. Okay. So now we go back here. Oh, we need to resume this. Let's just allow that to continue, and then let's see if this actually returns better results. So again, once more, we'll do query response and take the top three results. Okay, so now let's read the results. Wow, this is just completely relevant. Okay, this is relevant. This particular piece is relevant. Um, but this bit here, oh, okay, increase of capital at the company. Oh, my bad. Wait, what? What am I saying? No, I'm asking specifically about, okay, this is for increasing capital with the company. That's not what I wanted. Um, I wanted to translate firing the termination of the company manager. That's what I wanted. Okay, so allow that to continue. Termination of company manager. Yeah, that's what I wanted to have a response on. To see if it picks up like that particular clause. Okay, all right. Okay, paste it here. See if it's oh, here it is. This is the one. It's Medea. This is exactly the one that I was referencing. And I was saying, all right, it needs to include, like, there's a specific article talking about removal of a manager. And so if we don't find, like, that specific article, there's something seriously wrong with our retrieval flow. Okay. All right, so go back to this and then place it here. Possibly relevant. Submit it. See what we get. Oh, okay. This is exactly what I'm talking about, boys. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, the problem earlier was that we didn't include the 60 days provision, even though it's specifically mentioned in the articles here. Where is it? Uh, okay. Ah, here it is. So 60 days. The 60 days prior thing was not included in the last contract we generated, but once we included these possibly relevant excerpts from the Saudi corporate law uh, into our original completion request, we got much better results. This is exactly what I'm talking about, boys. This is RAG in action. And so essentially, we come back to this and we say, all right, simple RAG. So maybe it's helpful to include like some indicator for whether it's working or not. This one definitely didn't work. This one works better. But you need to translate the question to Arabic first. So if it's not already in Arabic, it needs to be translated into Arabic so that we get like decent results. Okay. All right, this is good. This is good. It's definitely good. And this is using GPT 3.5 Turbo, by the way. 3.5 Turbo. I mean, there's room for improvement here. There's definitely room for improvement. I mean, with GPT-4, you get a much long 1106. Like you get a much longer uh, context length. Whereas GPT-4 has 124K. I mean, you could feed it like a good chunk of text and still have room for a decent sized response. So yeah, yeah. That works better. Simple right question in Arabic, laws in Arabic. Nice. Pretty good. Uh, is it perfect? I don't know. I mean, um, I didn't ask for a contract. I asked for a shareholder agreement, signing off on the termination of the company manager. Uh, okay. All right. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna ask it to do the same task, this time using GPT-4. Let's see how that looks. Just out of curiosity. Just trying to see if there's any big difference. Oh, check it out. We're referencing articles here, boys. Article 37. Wait, okay. Do you actually reference articles here? No. Doesn't mention any specific article number, but here, where are we? Hey, all right, are you done? Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Okay, I get it. I get it. Where are we looking at? Article 37, Article 43. Pursuant to Article 43 of Saudi Corporate Law. Boys, this is good. This is good. I mean, it's referencing the article itself. I like it. I like it. It looks good. So that's a finding we'll include here. GPT-4 is better than GPT-3. But, is that really earth-shattering news right there? I don't know. I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? References, articles in the law. Nice. It's a nice little addition. I think it's pretty good. And it shows that, this thing actually did its homework, right? It actually knows what's going on. I mean, yeah, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. So you pay a little bit extra for GPT-4. Why not? Why not? All right, so hang on a sec. Boys, I think we just got a comment here. Brad Up Brady saying, how did you learn to code? Well, hey, Brad Up, thanks for dropping by. I don't know if that's your real name or your real profile picture there, but yeah, man. I mean, it's just a lot of iterations. I actually happened to learn coding when I was a kid. My dad took me to a course, and then I just got hooked, man. I just loved it. It was HTML, and then did some Visual Basic, and then just sort of went off from there. Um, but yeah, man, these days you could probably get by just using ChatGPT. Although I will say, like the quality of the code that you're getting has been crap recently. I mean, I tried having it generate a chunk of code for us earlier today, and it didn't go very well. So your mileage may vary. But for simple stuff, I think you'd be okay. Just using ChatGPT, and then sort of trying a lot of things. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so we're making progress here. We're making progress here. Um, the system prompt helped, and the fact that you're providing possibly relevant excerpts um, also helped. So I think we're making progress here, and it's clear that you can actually get results that are better than results you'd have without any references, which is very encouraging. Now, ooh, what's next? Use English instead of Arabic. So this was another idea I had earlier. The idea here was use English text instead of Arabic when doing search and everything else. And then at the very end, we would just translate output to like an Arabic contract. Possibly something that could work. I'm going to try this by just saying output B contract, or maybe, just talk normally, man. Draft Saudi corporate shareholder agreement for a limited liability company for a limited liability in Arabic. That's it. You don't need output or whatever, right? Just speak normally with AI. It can understand you, It can understand what you're saying. All right, see what we got. Oh, I like that. That's a nice touch. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. All right there at the very top. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Interesting. Okay. All right. Looking good. Looking good. Let's see if it does that same thing that it did the first time. Oh, there it is. There it is. Uh, oh, wow. Wow, it's pretty good. it's mentioning specific articles again. It's mentioning specific articles again. This is what I'm about, boys. This is what I'm about. All right. Okay. Nice. This is cool. This is really good. I mean, this is top notch. Can it get better? Can it get better? I don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, I don't know if the three results that we fed it are the best possible results across, like, 218 or whatever it is articles in the law. I mean, there could be better references. I don't know if those three references happen to be the best. I mean, you can see, like, the first one, yeah, yeah, it's relevant. Um, okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, they all seem highly relevant, and it's also possible that you could find even more relevant results. But I don't know. Like these seem really good to me. So I guess the other thing we could try is the English instead of Arabic, um, or possibly feed a summary of a list of articles to GPT-4 and asking which ones it thinks are most relevant. Wait, that's a really good one. I definitely want to give this a shot. Feed a summary of the list of articles to GPT-4 and ask it which ones it thinks are most relevant. I definitely want to see what that's about. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to get uh, let's see. I am going to get the headings of each section, pass it to GPT-4, and ask it which ones it thinks are most relevant. So this should be super simple. I mean, we know exactly what we're looking for, so we could just do a regex search for anything that looks like that. So it's the word, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's the word Mada, which is the heading, um, on a line all by itself. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I don't need to replace anything, so I think this should be sufficient. And then we need to select all. How do you do that? Then you just copy, right? How do you copy all results? Find in selection. Um, um, okay. I just want to copy all the search results. Um, I just copied that particular instance. I want the whole thing. Let's see. No. Uh, Okay. All right. Um, copy. Okay. What else? I mean, uh, I guess what I could do, select all. Come on, guys. I mean, I'm just trying to do something simple here. Format selected query. Ugh. Okay. Just Command D the whole way. Oh man, it's gonna be torture. So, yeah, just trying to copy all the matches here. How do you get, can you export matches? Yeah, there you go. Just plain text. That's perfect. Cool. So here's the list of all the matches. Basically, what I'm going to do is go to ChatGPT and say, hey, listen up. Um, find all articles. Find the most relevant three articles from the Saudi corporate law list of find the three articles that are most relevant to the query below. Okay. And then here okay, we're effectively just searching for this. Let's see. 42, 61, and 69. Let's see which ones we had. We had 37, 43, 136. 136. Okay. So it's saying 42. So let's take a look, right? As did the, well, this is super relevant, actually. Was this not included? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Um, I am mistaken, boys. This would be even more relevant. That is super relevant. 42 is definitely relevant, boys. This should have been included. In fact, it's going to make me go back and say, all right, simple rag. I don't know. Question. This works out so much better. This is so much better. How the termination process of a manager should align with the company's management structure. I don't know. I mean, that one seems not so relevant. Let's take a look. 61. Here it is. Hmm, I don't know. I'd say it's not super relevant. Discussion approval at a General Assembly meeting. Article 69. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, overall, I think the 60 days, though, that would have been important. That's important to mention in here. What if instead of mentioning like how many we're looking for specifically, we just leave it open? Let's see what we get back. Find Find the most relevant articles to the query below. And then here we just say Saudi corporate law articles list. Let's see what we get back. I haven't specified how many. Um, oh, wait, what? What are you searching the internet? Okay. All right. That was unexpected. What? I mean, that has nothing to do with it. Why are you searching the internet? I didn't ask you to search the internet. Find articles from the list below to the query from the articles list below. Okay. Stop. Go. Let's see. Just give me the list. Stop complicating it. Yeah. Uh, this one. As in my do. I mean, not super relevant. Ba, 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 ba. It didn't include the original one, which was, I think, 42. Ba, ba, ba. I think 42, yeah. I mean, the ones included here. Yeah, it included this one, 163. Uh, no, it didn't include it, actually. Yeah, 64. No, 164. Yeah. Yeah, that's relevant. But there's also, I mean, 42 specifically talks about getting rid. 42, why would it not include 42? I think it's because it's a super long list, and so, it could be that it just doesn't, uh, hmm. Pa, pa, pa. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I mean, basically, the specific problem I'm trying to solve here is you got laws are long, right? This particular one, it's a Saudi corporate law. There's like hundreds and hundreds of articles, and it's super long. You can't feed the whole thing into GPT so that you can ask it a question about it. And so what you need to do is you need to select just the pieces of the Saudi law, the specific law, that are most relevant to the contract that you're trying to generate. And that's a specific problem I'm trying to fix here is how do you know which pieces of the law are most relevant without feeding the whole massive thing into GPT? How do you know? How do you know? That's the question. How do you know? So basically what I've tried here is, give it a list of all of the article headings, which, talk about like what each specific article is about, and then asked it to select which it thinks are most relevant. Uh, ba, ba, ba. Okay. I mean, maybe it's good, maybe it isn't, but it seems to me like you get some good results. I'm not certain that it's better, um, but yeah, I mean, you're getting some good results here. Both of them seem to be okay. Yeah, cool. So we've tried all that. The only thing left to try here is um, using English instead of Arabic. So just making the entire pipeline in English and then translating output at the very last step back to Arabic. So we're going to give that a try um, in the next episode. So stay tuned. I actually have no expectation of you staying tuned, honestly. But if that's something that you think would be interesting, check it out. I'm probably going to go up later today. Um cool. That said, let's see if there's anybody on chat. What do we got on chat? Oh, Brado. Sorry about that, Brado. Yeah, I forgot to. I didn't get notified. You're saying, what are you doing right now? I just joined. I just explained it, right? Sort of high level. Basically, what we're trying to do is replace lawyers. Uh, so create a tool that allows you to generate contracts without having to go to a law firm. And the way we do that is, by feeding GPT the law for whatever particular country you're interested in generating contracts for, and then having it sort of do the heavy lifting, having it actually generate the contract for you. But there are all sorts of questions around how do you feed the law to GPT, at least just the relevant parts of the law to the type of the contract that you're trying to generate. Um, so yeah, that's essentially the challenge we're trying to sort out here, and I think we're getting close. We're getting pretty close. So I think a couple more episodes, we probably have something useful on our hands. Um, cool. All right, folks.